Want potato salad that holds together, soaks up flavor, and doesn't commandeer your stove? Same. That's why the Instant Pot version has become our house standard and the top recipe on my website. Today I'm breaking down the micro why, what's happening inside those potatoes, and the macro win, creamy, consistent results in minutes. Welcome to the Hungry AF newsletter and podcast. I'm Jen Fast and I love to eat, but I'm also trying to feed a family, stay on budget, and stick to my high-protein, low-fat, and low-carb macros. Hungry for answers? Here's your quick, nerdy dive into the food facts. If you've ever tried my Instant Pot potato salad, you know it's not just another side dish. It's a game changer for busy parents and anyone who wants a comfort classic with an optional healthy twist. But here's the thing. The real magic happens before you even add the mayo. The science, why pressure cooking rules. Let's geek out for a second. When you pressure cook potatoes, you're not just speeding up dinner, though bless the time savings. You're actually creating the perfect potato texture at a molecular level. Starch Chemistry 101. Potatoes are packed with two types of starch, amylose for structure and amylopectin for creaminess. Pressure cooking at 240 to 244 degrees Fahrenheit, way hotter than boiling, lets these starches gelatinize evenly, so you get tender, not mushy, potatoes that hold up to mixing and storing. Cell wall superpowers. The high temperature and pressure break down pectin in the potatoes' cell walls just enough to get that dreamy, fork-tender bite, but not so much that you're left with mashed potatoes. It's like having a lab-level control over your dinner. Flavor boost. Pressure cooking traps all those delicious volatile compounds that usually escape with steam. Translation: more potatoey flavor, less need for extra salt or fat. Nutrition win. Since the cooking liquid stays in the pot, you keep more of the water-soluble vitamins, like C and B vitamins, that usually get lost in traditional boiling. That means more nutrition per bite and better macros for my fellow MyFitnessPal trackers. Why this matters, especially if you're busy AF. I started Hungry AF because, let's be real, I love food, but not the endless hours in the kitchen. Pressure cooking is my not-so-secret weapon for getting healthy, crave-worthy comfort food on the table fast. And now you know the science backs it up. Healthy AF, real food, real life. Juggling work, family, and your own well-being? Here's your no-nonsense guide to eating healthy and practicing self-care, one real-life solution at a time. Before you come for me for a recipe of the week that features a mayo-based dressing, I know it's a comfort food, not a health food. It's called balance, people. If you really need to lighten up this recipe due to dietary restrictions or an excess of potato salad in your past, the easiest way is to replace up to half the mayo with either a reduced fat or fat-free Greek yogurt. You can trust me that this will not sacrifice any flavor. I once made this substitution without telling anyone and no one noticed. Alternatively, you can replace up to 1/4 of the mayo with a reduced fat or fat-free sour cream. This may alter the flavor and introduce a tanginess, but you might actually like that about it. If you are vegan, obviously leave out the eggs, and there are many mayo substitutes available on the market. I cannot, however, vouch for how any of those taste. The family table, where every dish comes with a side of stories, a sprinkle of tradition, and a dash of inspiration from kitchens around the world. Like all my recipes, this week's recipe of the week is a big hit with the family, except for the picky tween, but we can ignore her for the time being. I will also confess that half the family likes the addition of the hard-boiled eggs, while the other half does not. So in videos of me cooking this recipe, you will usually see me separate the finished potato salad into 2 different bowls before adding the egg to just one of the bowls. It's an extra step for anyone who does not like eggs, but do we really need those people in our lives? Kidding, we love you anyway. This makes a great Easter side dish to go with ham or for your summer barbecue. Easy to scale up so you can make larger amounts for parties or potlucks. I would love for you to give this recipe a try and let me know what you think. Better yet, give it your own spin and report back how your tweaks worked out so I can try them, please. And be sure to include photos and tag me in any social media posts of your finished product. What's cooking Instant Pot potato salad? Hungry for inspiration? Dive into the recipe of the week. Real food, real flavor, real life approved. Need a side dish in a hurry or have potluck panic? Instant Pot to the rescue. Potatoes and eggs cooked together in one pot, 4 minutes under pressure, 0 babysitting. Toss, chill, demolish. I grew up on this potato salad long before Instant Pots were a thing. My German dad made it for special occasions, and I loved it. But the boiling, draining, and juggling eggs meant I only made it once or twice a year. Then the Instant Pot showed up and, welp, no more excuses. Now it's a weeknight-friendly, bring-to-every barbecue staple. Why this recipe eats. Quick win. 20-ish minutes, mostly hands-off. Potatoes and eggs cooked together. Customizable. With or without eggs, dill pickle fans can swap vinegar, lighten it up options included. Family approved. Half my crew wants eggs, half doesn't. Easy split at the end. Warning, this disappears fast. Double it if you like leftovers. Recipe details. The method, small dice russets, add salted water, nestle eggs on top. Pressure cook 4 minutes, quick release, ice bath the eggs. The dressing, mayo, yellow mustard, apple cider or white vinegar, celery, onion, salt, and pepper. Toss while the potatoes are still warm so they drink up the flavor. Finish, fold in chopped eggs, if using. Chill, then garnish with chives and a dusting of paprika. Get the full recipe plus video on my site, which is linked in the newsletter and in the show notes. You can always easily find everything on hungryaf.substack.com. Interested in a full step-by-step video tutorial? Leave a comment or reply and I'll create it. Pro tips. Use russet potatoes here. Pressure cooking prevents waterlogging and russets absorb dressing like a dream. Waxy potatoes equal less flavor absorption. Smaller dice equals more surface area, which means more dressing in every bite. Mustard is non-negotiable. It's doing heavy lifting for depth and brightness. Pickle path. My parents added chopped pickles, no vinegar needed. I, however, am team no pickles. Do what your heart and taste buds want. Serving suggestion. Make ahead magic. It's even better the next day. Hello, party, or holiday prep. Plates that pop. Mound on a shallow platter. Swipe a little extra mustard mayo in a crosshatch. Finish with smoked paprika and chives. Or scoop into a lettuce-lined bowl for instant, who brought that, energy. Pairings, Easter ham, summer barbecue mains, smash burgers, or a rotisserie chicken and greens situation. Lighter vegan tweaks. Swap up to half the mayo for 0% Greek yogurt. No one will notice. Or go vegan with your favorite plant-based mayo and skip the eggs. Next up, curious which Instant Pot I use and my set and forget settings? I've linked it in the Food for Thought section in the newsletter and show notes. Food for Thought, resources and recommendations. Consider this your go-to shelf for all things food, wellness, and inspiration. Curated by me for real life. Feature the Instant Pot I used for this week's recipe. What I'm using: Instant Pot Duo plus 9-in-1 multi-cooker, pressure cooker, slow cook, rice maker, steamer, sauté, yogurt, warmer and sterilizer, includes app with over 800 recipes, stainless steel, 6 quarts. Why I love it for this recipe. Potatoes and eggs cooked together in 4 minutes under pressure. No babysitting, 0 waterlogging, and the texture is chef's kiss for tossing with dressing while warm. Here are the settings I actually use. Pressure cook on high for 4 minutes. Quick release. Keep warm off. Who it's perfect for. The 6-quart model for families of 3 to 5. Consider the 8-quart model for batch cookers, party people, or barbecue season. I've linked a few options for you to my Amazon storefront, including the Instant Pot Duo plus 9-in-1 multi-cooker 6-quart, the Instant Pot Duo plus 9-in-1 8-quart, spare sealing rings. Keep additional sealing rings just for savory so your cheesecake never tastes like garlic bread. You're welcome. Stainless steamer basket, great for eggs, potatoes. Egg rack, stack and cook. Glass lid for sauté, serve, or chill. If you already own an Instant Pot, here's my quick breakdown of the Duo versus the Duo Pro Plus and the Duo Plus. Any of these will nail this recipe. If you sauté a lot, the Pro's thicker stainless pot and nicer interface feel worth it. If you're budget first, the Duo is the workhorse. Alternatives. No Instant Pot? Stovetop pressure cookers work, lower water, same timing. Air fryer lids combos aren't needed here. This is a steam pressure game, not a crisping one. Disclaimer. Some of the links in the newsletter or show notes may be affiliate links, which means I may earn a small commission if you purchase, at no extra cost to you. I only recommend what I actually use and love. Ready to snack smarter? Readers and listeners are always asking for healthy, satisfying snack ideas, and I delivered my brand new ebook, 60 high-protein snack ideas for real life and real hunger, is officially live, and it's free. This guide is packed with crave-worthy, quick-to-make snacks that actually keep you full, because nobody has time for hangry afternoons. Whether you're meal prepping for the week, need something you can toss in your bag, or just want to level up your snack game, you'll find real solutions for real life. No bland rice cakes here. Inside, you'll get 60-plus macro-friendly, flavor-packed snack ideas. Options for every diet, including lactose intolerant and gluten-free. Tips for prepping, storing, and making snacks that work for your schedule. Science-backed info on why protein matters without the bro culture. If you're ready to make snacking the easiest, healthiest part of your day, grab your free copy linked here and let's get hungry AF together. Have a favorite high-protein snack or a question about healthy eating on the go? Hit reply and let me know. I love hearing from this community. Science says protein keeps you full. Community says sharing keeps you inspired. From my kitchen to yours, dive in, share your ideas, and see how the community makes each recipe their own. We're kicking off Reader Remix, and I want your first riffs. This week's challenge, Potato Salad Glow Up. Pick your path. Classic AF, keep it traditional, nail the texture, and show off your paprika and chive flourish. Lighter AF, swap up to half the mayo for 0% Greek yogurt, or 1/4 for light sour cream. Share your ratio and why it works. No egg allergy friendly. Skip the eggs, keep the vibe. What did you add for extra richness? Dill pickle versus vinegar, team pickle or team vinegar, convince me. Bonus global twists, if you're feeling extra. Smoky, smoked paprika, roasted red pepper, and chives. Zingy, Dijon, capers, lemon zest, and parsley. Heat and herb, jalapeno, cilantro, and lime. Curryish, mild curry powder, peas, and scallions. How to submit, pick one. If you're reading this via the Hungry AF newsletter, reply to this email with your photo, your twist, 1 to 2 sentences on why you love it, and your handle. If you are catching this via Substack or LinkedIn, leave a comment or send me a DM. If we are social besties, post and tag Hungry AF by JFast on Instagram or TikTok with hashtag HungryAFRemix. Tag Hungry AF by Jen Fast on your Facebook post or DM me your photo and notes. Next week, I'll feature the 3 best reader remixes with photos and shoutouts. Here's a fast template you copy-paste if you're reading the newsletter or the show notes. Your twist, why it works, any macro-friendly swaps, your name and handle. And here's a quick photo tip. Natural light by a window, tighter crop than you think, a sprinkle of something green, and a clean rim. Done. Not into potato salad this week? Share your go-to high-protein snack from the new free ebook. Show me what's keeping you full between meals. Disclaimer. By sending a photo or text, you're giving me permission to share it in the newsletter and on socials with credit to your name or handle. On the menu, coming soon. We've been to a flurry of restaurants lately, so reviews are on the way. Most of them are recommendation and Instagram worthy, but one was not. You can check them out ahead of time by following Hungry AF on all the socials, which I'll link for you. In the works. I'm compiling all of the recipes that are in my family's rotation. Those we cycle through week after week because they are universally liked. They fit into my weight loss plan. High protein, low fat, low carb, and most are quick enough for a weeknight or can be meal prepped ahead of time. I'll sprinkle some into each weekly newsletter for you. To go, takeaway knowledge. What I hope you gained from this edition of the Hungry AF newsletter and podcast: a little food science, hello starch gelatinization, turns comfort food into repeatable weeknight magic. Convenience and flavor are not opposites. They're teammates when you use the right method. Flavor absorption always beats waterlogging. Russets and pressure equal potato salad that actually slaps. Pressure cooking isn't just faster, it's the most reliable way to nail creamy tender potatoes with max flavor and minimal fuss. Tiny tweaks, smaller dice, warm toss, mustard add up to wildly better potato salad. Head over to jfriedmanfast.com for the full recipe and instructions, and follow on all the socials. Until next time, stay hungry AF.